Sometimes the most ordinary days can turn into unexpected stories. A city moving at its usual pace, people rushing past one another, eyes fixed on their phones, lost in their own worlds. No one paying attention to the small moments, the subtle shifts. And yet, in the midst of all this, a single act of kindness can spark a change that no one sees coming. It's late afternoon. The golden sunlight spills through the high-rises, casting long shadows over the park. The benches are filled with people, some chatting, some lost in thought. Children chase each other on the grass. Joggers pass by, dog walkers stroll along the winding paths. The rhythm of daily life continues, oblivious to what's about to unfold. A man walks along the stone pathway, his steps unhurried. A black cap, a dark gray jacket, casual jeans. Nothing about his appearance demands attention. His expression is calm, thoughtful. This man is Tom Hanks, but no one recognizes him because he's not here as a celebrity. He's here as just another person in the park. Tom sits down on a bench, glancing at the man beside him. His clothes are worn, his hands rough and tired. A tattered bag sits at his feet, his posture hunched. He doesn't make eye contact with anyone. People walk past him without a second glance, as if he's invisible. But Tom sees him. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a sandwich, and wordlessly offers it to the man. There's a moment of hesitation, surprise, uncertainty, before the man looks up, locking eyes with him. And then a quiet nod. He takes the sandwich, whispering a soft, "Thank you." In that instant, an unseen ripple begins to spread. A young woman sitting on a nearby bench sees it happen. Then, an older man standing by the fountain notices too. Their expressions shift, as if something inside them has been stirred. It's such a small gesture, yet it feels significant. And before long, the ripple grows. As if on cue, others start doing the same. A woman hands a bottle of water to an elderly homeless man. A father sitting with his young son takes out an extra apple and asks, "Would you like to share this with someone?" Small, simple actions, but they carry weight. Tom notices the shift, but he doesn't say anything. He doesn't draw attention to himself. He simply watches, a faint smile on his lips. This wasn't planned, wasn't orchestrated. It was just kindness, pure and unspoken, spreading on its own. As the afternoon turns to evening, the energy in the park feels different. People who were once strangers exchange small smiles. Conversations spark between those who wouldn't normally speak. The air feels lighter, warmer. Before long, a small group of young people begins picking up litter, gathering plastic bags and bottles. A few passers-by stop to help. A man in a business suit kneels to tie a balloon back onto a stroller that had drifted away. Little moments, little choices, each one contributing to something bigger. A journalist passing through the park starts taking notes. She watches the scene unfold and snaps a few photos. Later that night, she writes a short article. And then, as these things do, the story takes off. As the sun dips below the horizon, Tom stands up. He looks at the man beside him once more, gives him a reassuring pat on the shoulder, and then walks away, blending back into the city. He doesn't wait for recognition. He doesn't need to, because he wasn't here for attention. He was here to remind people of something they'd forgotten. Within a week, the movement expands beyond this one park. People in other neighborhoods start sharing their own stories under the hashtag #OneParkOneAct. Social media floods with images of small acts of kindness, people handing out meals, helping strangers, picking up trash. News stations start covering the unexpected movement. But the most remarkable part? Tom Hanks never says a word about it. No interviews, no public statements. Because this wasn't about him. It was about the simple truth that kindness, once set in motion, doesn't need a name attached to it. Some of the most profound changes don't begin with loud declarations. They begin in quiet moments. A park, a bench, a single act of kindness. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest people are the ones who make the biggest impact without ever needing to be noticed.